Okay, guys, we are ready to now. We started our practice standing up. Now we did 15 minutes of seated postures. Now we're going to back, and that's another thing. I like to mix it around so that we get an equal instead of just sitting down and then doing a whole stretch. I like to do standing, sitting, standing, sitting. So this is our standing third session of standing, and then we'll end up with our seated postures. The third session might go a little longer, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, now very mindfully, what you're going to do is you're going to lift your toes off the ground. You're standing in the back of your leg, back of the chair. Now, some of you may not be able to need to do this, but I use this as a prop so that everybody, if anybody needs support, the back of the chair is always there. So you've lifted your heels, lower the heels, lift your toes, press into your heels and lift your toes. Lower the toes, lift your heels. Feel this in your calf muscles, and as I do this a few more times, 17,000 nerve endings in the bottoms of my feet come alive. Like I said, when you do that with your hands, making a fist and unclenching, you're stimulating the nerve endings in your hands. By doing this movement, you're stimulating the nerve endings in your feet. Nerve endings that are attached to the organs in our bodies. As I finish this one last time, lower all four corners of your feet down. Lift one leg up behind you. Doesn't matter which leg. Lift that leg up. And now reach forward with that opposite arm. Let's say you lifted your right leg. You've got extended your opposite left arm in the front. Lower it down as you exhale. Inhale, switch sides. Left leg, right arm. Exhale down. Now at your pace. Inhale as I lift. Exhale as I lower. Inhale as I switch. Exhale as I lower. Inhale as I lift. Exhale down. Inhale, switch. Exhale down. Listen carefully. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, switch for the last time. We'll come back to it again. Exhale down. Now both feet are rooted firmly. You're going to do the heel toe one more time. Lift your heels, lower the heels, lift your toes. Something that I want you to do every day. Inhale, I lift. Exhale, I lower. Inhale, I switch. And at my pace, I do this a couple more times. I'm going to try to remember to do this several times a day, whether I'm sitting at my desk or I'm just kind of staying at home doing my daily routine. Very mindfully, all four corners of my feet are down. I separate my feet and I go wide apart. I go a little wider than the back legs of my chair. I turn my toes out. I'm holding on to the back of the chair. I've got my tailbone tucked under. I've got my abdominal muscles engaged. Inhale deep, and as I exhale, I'm going to plie down. Inhale, I stand up tall. Exhale, I plie down. And I do this a few more times. Now, some of us are going to be able to do this without holding on to the chair. So as I plie down, my arms open out. Inhale, I stand up tall. Exhale, I plie and my arms open out. Inhale, I stand up tall, my arms reach up. Exhale, I plie down. I do this 3 more times. At all times, this is about my breath. And as I do this the 3rd time, I've got my plie down. I bend my elbows, palms turn to the front. I straighten my arms. I bend my elbows, I straighten my arms. And I do this one last time. My knees are bent. I straighten my legs, I reach up with my arms. I bring my hands to the back of my chair. I keep my feet where they are. I identify my right foot, I turn my right toes out. I let go of the chair, or maybe not. If I'm able to, I let go of the chair with both my arms, or I can keep my left hand where it is. But my right hand extends out the same direction as my right foot. I slide my right arm down. I stand up tall, I reach up with my right arm. I slide my right arm down. 2 more times. Listen carefully. And this time, as I slide my right arm down, I let go of the chair if I'm able to. Remember, my right toes are out. I reach up with my left arm. This is my definition of a triangle posture. And I breathe. 2 more breaths. At all times, this is a breathing class. Slowly stand up tall. Hold on to the back of the chair. Turn your right toes in. Turn your left toes out. Reach out with your left arm. Slide that left arm down. Inhale, stand up tall. Reach up with your left arm. And you're going to do the same drill on this side. And you're noticing either you're limited or you're just as flexible, or maybe a little more flexible on this side or not. Just appreciate. And the next time you slide that left arm down, wave that right arm up. My triangle on the left side. Always a breathing class. Very mindfully. Slowly stand up tall, hold on to the back of the chair. Walk your feet together. Again, heel toe a few times. Lifting your heels, lifting your toes. Stimulating the nerve endings. Increasing the rush of flow of oxygen and blood all over your body. And the next time, breathing as I do this, lower all 4 corners of your feet down. Lift your right leg up behind you. You're doing that spinal balance, but you're doing it differently now. Reach forward with your left arm. But this time you're going to give me a diagonal stretch. You're going to open them out sideways. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg, right arm, a diagonal stretch. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, switch. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, switch. Exhale down. One last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, switch. Exhale down. As your feet come down, lift your heels. Lower the heels. Lift your toes. Enjoying every moment. Practicing with gratitude that you're healthy, you're able to do this, you're able to access these classes from wherever you are, a place that we feel the generosity of our spirit. All 4 corners of my feet come down. I try not to look down. I cross my feet. I uncross my feet, I cross them the other way. I do this a few more times. Listen carefully. And the next time, I have crossed my feet. I stay right there. It doesn't matter which leg is on in the front. You're going to walk 3 steps back, 3 tiny steps back, and then 3 tiny steps forward. And as you keep those feet crossed, you're going to bend and straighten those knees, but you're going to try not to lean forward. And as mindfully, everybody, keeping those feet crossed, you're just going to twist open to the walls on either side. Always a breathing class. Very mindfully, I hold on to the back of my chair. I uncross my feet, I'm not looking down. I cross them the other way. 3 steps back. I notice and appreciate the subtle difference. 3 steps forward. I bend and straighten those knees. Noticing, again, indeed there is a subtle difference. Not good, not bad, just a difference. And as I stand up tall, my feet stay crossed. I'm going to twist open to the walls on either side. Some of us may be able to do this, letting go of the back of the chair. Let that always be a conscious choice that your breathing is more important than getting your movements. And as I feel this, hold on to the back of the chair, uncross your feet, lift your heels, lower the heels, lift your toes. Very mindfully, guys. I'm just going to slightly turn the chair back to where it is so that you get an idea. Walk your feet wide apart. Identify your right foot one more time, right leg and right foot. Turn your right toes out. Bend and straighten that right knee several times. And the next time you keep it bent, stay right there. Now identify your right arm, extend it out. Rotate that right wrist a couple times. Make a fist and unclench a couple times. Now pretend that that right arm is like a door. I'm opening the door, I open it out to my right. And I close it all the way to my left. Open it all the way to my right. Close it all the way to my left. Couple more times. At all times, this is a breathing class. And as I finish one last time, I bring that hand to the back of my chair. I straighten that right knee. I turn my right toes out, right toes in. I turn my left toes out. I bend and straighten that left knee a few times. I notice that's a subtle difference on my right leg and my left leg. And the next time I lower that left foot, I bend that left knee, I extend my left arm out. I rotate that left wrist a couple times in both directions. I make a fist and unclench a couple times. My left arm feels like a door. I open it out to my left. I close it all the way to my right. A few more times. Always a breathing class. And as I finish one last time, I hold on to the back of the chair. I bring those feet together. For the last time in this sequence, lift my heels, lower my heels, lift my toes. I do this a couple times. Something which I'm going to do several times, not just in my yoga practice, but even otherwise. I check to see if my breathing is in and out. My breathing is complete. My deep breathing is even. And I'm breathing through my nostrils.